Welcome back, preschool, and we're ready for our final book of the day, our story of the day, and it is called Helping Out Day. Hooray! And it says Susie Spafford. Who is Susie Spafford? You're right, the author. And we know that author writes the story. Author writes the story. Author writes the story. That's why she came first. And then I'm here on the title page, and we see that Susie Spafford is the only one on there. So that must mean she has two jobs. What's her second job? The author and the illustrator. Good job. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means she made the pictures for Helping Out Day. Hooray! Now, Ms. O'Plume was a fun teacher. Today she began class with a cheer. Let's pitch in and do some good and help our friends like we should. Helping Out Day. Hooray! Now let's all think, how can we help others? Now I am willing to bet in this kind of strange time we are living in, you and your families have all been thinking about very unique and creative ways to help people. I bet you have, because I know you are just that good. Now, here's an idea. We could give away chocolate chip cookies, said Emily. Think bigger, said Ms. O. Emily tried again. How about chocolate chip cookies? Hey, Jack said, we can clean up the park or visit sick friends, said Corky. Oh, excellent, said Ms. O'Plume. Now, some of those are really super duper great ideas. But right now, could we do any of those? No, we couldn't do any of those. So Ms. O said, come up with more good ways to help others. Helping Out Day is in 1 week. Can we work together? Susie asked. Ms. O smiled. That is what it's all about. Now, Susie walked with her friends after school, and they passed Vivian's house. Oh my, said Susie, it's falling apart. Why don't we fix it up for her? So that's a great idea, wouldn't it? Well, that's a big job, said Corky. What can we do? Jack said, we can paint and plant flowers, added Emily. Remember our other story? Even just walking around with a box of flowers made people feel better. So sure, planting flowers might be a great idea. And a hammer. I can hammer. My dad showed me how. I know how to hammer. But should you just go around hammering things? Don't you think you better know what you're hammering first, Susie? Hang on there. Well, there's a lot of junk, said Corky. Well, we could take it away, said Susie, to the recycle place. So the friends made a list of everything they needed. I'll make lunch for us, said Emily. Now, I like that idea. They made a list. That means they were going to be able to decide what they could do, how they could do it, what they would need to be able to do it, and the right order and how they wanted to do that. So the next day, Susie showed Ms. O'Plume how they would fix Vivian's house. Great, said her teacher. But now you need to ask Vivian if it's okay with her. Susie showed Vivian the plan. Vivian did not look happy. Oh, thanks, said Vivian, but we like our house the way it is. Oh, did they think about that? They just thought they saw something and they wanted to make a change, but they didn't know maybe that wouldn't be okay. Now, Susie told her friends, don't worry, she will like it. She's just too shy to say it. So on Saturday, the kids waited. Then Vivian's family went out and they got to work. Well, they are working super hard, but did they have permission to do it? I mean, she's just too shy to say it. I don't know. I think we better listen. If someone says no thank you, no thank you means no thank you, right? I like how they're working together and they're working super hard, but sometimes we have to make sure the work we're doing is for the right reason and in the right spot. Oops! Jack spilled paint on Corky. That's okay, Susie laughed. Green is your color. They were almost done, and the friends looked at the house. They made a lot of work, didn't they? They made a lot of changes. Vivian will love it, Susie cheered. But when Vivian came home, look at her face. Can you see that? Does she look like she's loving it? Does she look like she's happy? Oh, sometimes what we might like and what we may feel isn't what our friends might like or feel. That's why we have to listen, and that's part of respecting them. We have to listen to what they say and what they want, not just because I want it, because they want it. My house! My yard! Oh no! Vivian cried. You don't like it? Susie asked. Well, said Vivian, we are warthogs. Well, that's true, they are, aren't they? Oops. Hold on, we're missing a page here, or we're stuck to a page. Okay, let's try that page again. Well, said Vivian, we're warthogs, and warthogs like roses? Tried Susie. More flowers? No, more junk, Vivian said. We Snortwoods run the town junkyard. That's why they had all that stuff laying around. It was their business. They hauled all their work to the recycle place. Oh no! The next day, Susie's class went to an art show. Susie loved to go see new things. I do too. Don't you like to explore new things? But today, she did not look around. She did not feel happy. Helping out day did not go well. I did not listen to Vivian, she said sadly. I see that she's sad. That was a hard lesson for her to learn, wasn't it? She needed to listen to Vivian. What is that? Emily asked. A new kind of art, said Ms. O'Plume. Isn't it pretty? Said Vivian. It is art from the heart. I could make that, said Jack. Susie smiled. Maybe we all could, she said. Whoa, look at that. Now that's not what I think of like paintings or sculptures or even pottery. This is art from the heart. And Vivian, if you see Vivian, look at her. Do you see her? Does she still look upset? Does she look mad? No, she looks excited and happy. The next day, Susie and her friends took all the junk back to the Snortwoods yard. Vivian said it was okay, of course. This time they asked first, can we bring all of it back? We shouldn't have taken it in the first place. Can we bring it to you? Yes, yes, please. And not only that, they made an art show of their own. So I want you to take a look at some of the things they did with the junk, or what they think is junk, but what the Snortwoods don't think is junk. They needed that. So here she is making a flower bed out of a bathtub. And now over here, he's making a beautiful sculpture using a old tire and a hose. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. Vivian was very happy. This is perfect for us, she cried. Look at that. Boy, she's not upset now, is she? She looks super duper happy. Very good job, said Ms. O'Plume. I love the tree made of old cans. Look at that. Everyone came to see Snortwood's junkyard. Ah, it's amazing, said some. It's great, said others. It's recycled, Ms. O told them. Did you see that? Not only did they make one, they put the jars, the bottles on the tree to make a tree. And they lined the house with all those things to make the colors. There's a can, that's the one that Ms. O'Plume was talking about, the can tree right there. And of course the bathtub with the flowers in it. I'm sure they made planters out of old shoes. Look, I'm gonna hold this picture up for a couple of seconds here so that you can take a look. There's so many cool things going on in this picture. And it's all recycled. Thank you, said Vivian. Here are presents for you. And they were very nice presents because they came from the heart. Now, they had stuff all over their house. But that was what was supposed to be their job. They were a junkyard. That's why they had stuff all over everywhere. So just because you think you're done using something doesn't mean that it's always done or not useful. So like the art that they saw, art from the heart, use things that you might think are just something that would go in the trash. So there is my challenge to you and your eggs. I want you to take your, how many eggs do you remember? Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, 6 eggs. I want you to take your 6 eggs and look around your house and see what you could decorate your eggs with that you would normally maybe just throw out. Maybe you would put that in the trash. The one thing I was thinking about that would be fun is if you had to sharpen your colored pencils. And when you sharpen your colored pencils and you twist to make the point come back on your colored pencil, those shavings still have the pretty color on the end. Do you think you could glue some of those shavings on and decorate an egg with pencil shavings? That would be something that you would normally just throw out. If you are making lunch today and some of the ingredients that you had, maybe they came in a box, like maybe you're having some rice for lunch and the rice came out of a box. The box has pretty colors and pretty writing. Do you think you could cut carefully or maybe tear apart strips and dots of that and glue them onto an egg, and instead of throwing that box away or even putting it in the recycle, you could decorate an egg with that? I've been thinking of so many cool things like rice, or one of the things that I always have at my house are lots and lots of hair ties. But what happens to the hair tie when I try to put too much hair in it? It goes boom, and then it's just a hair line because it's not making a circle anymore. It doesn't work anymore. So it's just a line. Or maybe there's a piece of cloth you were getting ready to throw away. I know I caught my jacket on the door and it ripped it so far that it's not even, I can't repair it. So I was going to recycle it. But maybe you could find some extra cloth scraps around that you were getting ready to throw away or recycle, and maybe you could decorate that. or look around in your junk drawer to see if there's anything that's at all pieces of tin foil that you are going to get ready to recycle. Maybe you're going to have tuna for lunch and you're peeling off the label from the tuna can, and you could glue pieces of the colorful paper onto here. I have no idea all the cool things that you are in your house. I'm trying to give examples. That's not exactly what I want you to do. I'm just asking you to look at something that you might normally just throw away or put into the recycle and not think about again, but see the colors, see the shapes, see the textures, see the cool things that we might think of as trash that you could now use to create and decorate your eggs. Do you think you're up for that challenge? Oh, I know you are. Good job. I look forward to hopefully hearing back from you, to finding out all the cool things that kind of seemed like trash that were now turned into your egg art. Very cool. Now, what I would really like to see are some alligators. Are you ready? See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye bye, butterfly. Bye bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See ya soon, raccoon. See ya soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye bye, Santa Bye bye, Santa. Now, I always want you to remember that Mrs. Ryan loves you, but God loves you even more. Have a great day.